Mrs. Erin Sanders, right? Your actions are obstructing official duties. Open the door right now and cooperate with the investigation.
I refuse. Did you say you're Officer Hughes? Is this some new kind of scam or something? I'm calling the police.
I am the police.
I don't believe you. You didn't even have a police ID. You seemed suspicious, that's why I kicked you out.
Sometimes I forget to bring my ID.
No, that's not possible.
Yes, it is. Don't talk about police matters as a civilian. You don't usually have dealings with the police, right?
Well, no, but... By the way, how do you know my number?
Because I'm the police.
So the police know everything, huh?
It's because you're the mother of a criminal. As part of the investigation, I checked your number too. As I mentioned earlier, there's an arrest warrant for your son for a $5 million fraud. Hand him over now. If you protect him, he'll be arrested too.
A $5 million fraud? That's impressive. I might as well commend him for it.
Huh?
Being able to deceive such an amount, that's amazing in a way. It's like he has some incredible talent.
Are you okay? Praising a criminal is messed up, you know.
Sorry.
Your son is a heinous person.
But it's hard to believe, so I had to make a joke. I don't remember raising him to be a scammer. He has a sense of justice, and I don't think he'd deceive people. I think it's a mistake.
Everyone has a hidden side. Based on the investigation, your husband passed away 7 years ago, right?
That's true.
Maybe that affected him negatively.
What do you mean?
A child without a father often carries hidden darkness in their heart, even if it seems fine on the surface.
Really? He's pretty straightforward, and he has no hidden agenda. In fact, he made a promise to his late father to become an honorable person.
What do you know about child psychology?
Well, what do you know? Don't talk like you know my family. It makes me mad.
How dare you talk to a police officer like that?
I'm sorry.
Just hand him over already.
Well, you see, he's not at home right now.
Where is he?
I don't know. He hasn't come back in the past year.
I see. He must be hiding because he's guilty of something.
What should I do? Is there anything I can do for him?
Good news. The victim is willing to settle.
Oh.
If your son pays back $50,000, they won't pursue it further.
Wait, $5 million reduced to $50,000? They're discounting quite a bit, which makes me even more suspicious.
Apparently, the money involved in that scam is untraceable.
Is the other party also a heinous person?
Well, yeah.
In that case, why not arrest him first?
No, he's technically a victim.
Let's stop this, Officer Scammer.
What?
Do you think I'll be fooled by your story?
I'm a police officer. I don't deceive people. Resisting would be obstructing official duties, you know.
Police officers always have their IDs.
Don't talk like you know things.
I know. I'm a police officer.
What?
Who are you, really?
I'm Officer Hughes.
No, you're not a cop.
What do you know? I'll throw you in a holding cell.
If you can, go ahead and try. You're trying to swindle $50,000 from me. If you're a cop, you should know what crime that is.
There's no crime here. I haven't taken the money.
You don't know about attempted fraud?
I know, but this case doesn't fit that. Because I'm a genuine police officer and haven't deceived anyone.
Alright, you're just going to keep insisting, huh?
Yeah?
Which police station are you from?
Can't tell you.
Normal cops usually introduce themselves like I'm so-and-so from this and that station.
It's a top secret case.
Do you think you can get away with that excuse? My front door has a camera. Got your face on tape and I'll submit it as evidence to the police.
You dare try that and see what happens to you and your son.
Oh, your tone changed. Are you getting nervous?
Fine. The police thing is a lie.
Well, I'm not the police either.
What?
I love crime dramas and watch them a lot. My favorite is Criminal Minds.
You lied?
Well, it's mutual, isn't it? I might have been a bit better at it. By the way, the camera at the front door is also a lie. Got you worked up, didn't I? It's just a little prank.
You're quite good at this.
I'm honored by your compliment. Being praised by a real scammer, that's quite a talent, huh?
My point is clear. Pay up.
Are you acquainted with my son?
I know him well.
My son's in his 20s. How did you meet him? You seem to be in your 60s.
I'm only 42.
Oh, really? Who told you about my husband and gave you my number?
Your brother, the one who loves gambling.
Ugh.
He told me right away. What an idiot.
There's no reason for me to pay you $50,000.
Do you think there's a reason for a thug to commit a crime?
Oh, you're a thug.
Your late husband was a lawyer, right? His fortune should have filled your pockets.
Not exactly filled, but well, kind of.
50,000 ain't gonna hurt you.
It will.
Listen, pay up quickly or your son is in danger.
Do you know where he is? I don't even know.
If I investigate a bit, I'll find his whereabouts.
Oh, are we still playing cops and scammers? Investigation, you mean? Are you going to ask my brother again? Or is there a network of scammers?
Why would I tell you?
Just out of curiosity. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to start making dinner now. Is it okay if I excuse myself?
Pray it's not your last supper. Huh. Later. Did you come up with 50,000? I've identified your son's location. Hand over the money by tomorrow. If not, who knows what will happen to him. Hey, don't ignore me. You're reading this, right?
Oh, sorry. Still half asleep. Texting me at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. Scammers are surprisingly early risers, huh? I thought they'd sleep in until noon and be lazy.
Shut up. Pay up.
You shut up. I won't pay.
You dare mess with me? Don't try to mimic my tone.
Aw, don't get upset. Just wanted to try playing the villain.
Too late. I've already lost my patience. I just smashed your car window.
Seriously?
You drive a nice car.
How do you know?
You know, humans can't resist fear. If there's an escape, you'll pay. We use that psychology to make money. If you don't pay soon, I'll smash your son's head just like the window.
What a cowardly way of thinking. Are you still human?
I am. That's why harming your son will be the last resort.
Oh, suddenly being considerate. Or is it more like you can't actually harm my son? You still don't know where he is, right?
Next is your pet's turn.
What?
You adore it, right?
He's the banana of my eye.
You mean Apple?
If you do anything to Max, there'll be consequences. He's a beloved family member to both me and my son.
It's up to you.
Darn it. Why is this happening to me?
To you, 50,000 is a pocket change. Just pay up and end this. I already cut down 5 million to 50,000.
I just don't want to submit to criminals. By the way, the 5 million scenario is still alive, huh? It's a bit too exaggerated, don't you think?
After 5 million, 50,000 feels like a bargain, right? In this world, it's about using power and brains cleverly. You may not understand, coming from a sheltered background, though.
Why don't you use your brain for a decent job?
You seem to enjoy provoking me.
Oh, can you tell?
People like you, who sit on high chairs looking down, often need a reality check. Didn't want to do it, but oh well.
What are you going to do?
Max, right? I'm taking him with me.
No! What do you mean? What are you going to do to him?
I was thinking of letting you off with just the car window, but you pissed me off.
Leave Max alone.
In exchange for 200,000.
200,000? Weren't you asking for 50,000 earlier? Why is it 4 times now?
Because you pissed me off. If you think Max's life is worth that much, you can pay, right?
Where should I transfer the money?
No way I'd do something that leaves a trace. You go to the bank, withdraw the money, and bring the cash.
Where should I go then?
Go to your church after withdrawing the money. I'll give you further instructions from there.
Instead of such a complicated method, let me just hand it over and be done with it. I'm worried about Max.
It'd be bad if the police were tipped off and staked out, so I'll take extra precautions.
Is that what you called brains earlier?
Don't you dare try to trap me. Next time it won't end with a pet. If you act up, I'll bring a hammer and crack your son's head.
Understood. I'll do as you say.
Go and get the money this morning. I'll contact you again in the afternoon.
Got it.
Are you at the church? When it hits 2 p.m., head inside. Make sure you take the money with you.
Got it.
You haven't told the cops, right?
I haven't. Is Max okay?
That depends on your actions from now on. Haha.
It's 2 o'clock now. I'm heading inside.
Go to the ladies' room. The last stall in the back.
I'm here. But how safe is this from a security perspective? Anyone can come in here.
Shut up. Just go into the last stall.
I'm in.
Put the money in the bag I left there.
Oh. In this nylon bag? I've brought it in my own bag, you know. You want me to transfer the entire 200,000 to yours?
Of course. What's the matter? Don't tell me you put a GPS on it. Huh.
No.
By the way, I've got someone inside the church. If you do anything unnecessary, the deal's off. You know what'll happen to your dog, right?
Okay, I'll put it in. It's nerve-wracking to handle 200,000 in a place like this.
Don't worry, my guy's watching to make sure no one else takes it.
Thanks for that. Okay, I'm done.
Come out of the church with the bag.
Oh, I'm not leaving it here?
You got cops coming there or something? I can see through what you're thinking, you know.
You're quite sharp. I give up. I'll obediently comply.
There's a shopping center across the street.
Yeah?
Go to the front of Starbucks on foot.
Okay, wait a moment. I'll move now. Alright, I'm here. What's next?
Look inside the big flower pot. There's a key there.
Is this a car key?
Turn around and look directly straight to the parking area.
Okay.
There's a black Prius parked in the second row, right?
Oh, yeah, there is.
Unlock the car with that key. Put the bag on the rear seat. Place the car key on top of the front tire.
It's like a movie. This is thrilling.
Shut up and do it already.
I put it in the back seat.
Alright, now run back to the church.
Can I just walk fast? I have back pain.
Move as fast as you can, and don't look back. Tracking the car is pointless. I'll switch soon. Got it?
Understood. Where's Max?
Tied up on the tree at the church parking lot.
Phew, I'll go get him right away.
Good job. The deal is complete.
Well then, goodbye.
Hey, wait.
What's up?
Got a call from my guy. He says there's no money in the bag.
Really? Then what's inside?
It's filled with a bunch of playing cards.
That can't be right.
What have you done?
Did your guy betray you?
No way.
That's weird. Funny things happen, huh?
It's you, isn't it?
Oops, busted.
God darn you. You don't care what happens to the dog?
I've already taken care of him. You messed around with me, pretending to be the police, kidnapping my dog and making threats, you know. It's going too far for a joke, don't you think?
I'm serious about this.
Oh my god, that's embarrassing. It's not something a 42-year-old temp worker would seriously do. Mr. Ivan Hughes.
How do you know my name and job?
I used my police authority and information network.
What? You said you were not a cop.
That was like pretending to tell a lie but actually telling the truth, you know?
Confusing. So what are you then?
Oh, I'm a police officer. By the way, the camera at my front door is real too. I've already submitted the footage, analyzed it, and identified you from there. I also know your home address. You willingly revealed your age.
Got me.
By the way, the car you smashed the window of, it's not mine.
But it was parked in front of your house.
It's my in-laws' car.
Seriously?
And the dog you took is my mother-in-law's beloved pet, Chocolat. Max is the parakeet I have at home.
I assumed it was a dog.
If something happens to Max, my son will be furious when he returns. He cares more about him than I do.
Wait, so you don't care if something happens to your son?
Huh?
I know where he is, but you don't, right? He's probably run away from home. If you don't want his head bashed in, let me go.
True, I don't exactly know which continent he's in right now.
Continent?
He's been on a military mission overseas for 3 years.
Military?
He left a year ago, and I don't know where he is now. He should be where he's needed, serving our country. You were making a big deal about identifying his location, but you didn't know? So you lied about it too.
I thought he must be somewhere in the country. I wasn't told he was in the military.
Well, I never mentioned it. He wanted to protect people in a different way from his lawyer, dad, or police officer mom, so he joined the military. He has a stronger sense of justice than anyone, so he wouldn't do something like a scam, you know.
Ugh.
By the way, my father-in-law is an active police officer, and my mother-in-law is a professor at the police academy.
Oh, a family of cops unexpected.
You're not my son's acquaintance, are you? Why did you try to deceive me?
Your house is the biggest in the hood. Your neighbors told me your late husband was a lawyer, so there should be a hefty inheritance. I thought I'd try my luck.
Gotta set the record straight with the gossiping neighbors later. So you were tailing me.
I noticed you often meet with the same man, so I took the chance to approach him. Turns out he's your brother. I pretended to be a high school classmate to get your contact info.
I suspected it might be something like that. By the way, my brother isn't a gambling addict. He's a police officer, probably on an investigation.
What?
You looked like a thug with a rough appearance, so he judged that you might cause trouble and gave you my number, which he normally wouldn't do. He said, now it's up to you to deal with him. He thought it was hilarious.
Even your brother? What's up with that?
We're a family of cops. Didn't you say so yourself earlier? Well, my late husband and son aren't police officers, but they each uphold justice in their own way. In the typical sense, it's crazy for a brother to involve his sister in danger. But we're pretty unique. The culprit practically walked into our lives, saving us the trouble of an investigation.
Well, you didn't fall for it and weren't harmed in any way after all.
That's not true. Those playing cards are a precious keepsake from my late husband.
Okay. I'll just leave them at the church. I don't need this stuff.
Please do.
Okay then, bye.
Wait.
What now?
What do you mean, what now? Come out of Starbucks.
Oh man. I took precautions against GPS tracking.
Don't underestimate police surveillance. The moment you were caught on my entrance camera, you were done.
Jeez, to think I tried to scam the police?
How much have you managed to pull in from your scams until now?
Not sure.
I'll find out anyway. Looks like you're in for a long stretch.
How did it come to this?
Because you tried to scam me, idiot.
Ugh, darn it.
Hughes and his accomplice tried to barricade themselves in Starbucks, but the police raided and both got caught. The total amount of scams revealed in the subsequent investigation was a whopping $1 million. It's strange how such a dumb criminal hadn't been caught before. Previously, he targeted only the elderly. He would pretend to be their family member to swindle money or take advantage of their goodwill. When he got laid off from his job, he decided to make a living solely through scams. He chose me for his first crime. He's charged for the previous scams he's done, as well as kidnapping Max and breaking the car window, and received 10 years in a correctional facility. I hope this despicable scammer reflects on his actions behind bars. When my son returns from his overseas deployment, I'll share this story with him.
Sorry to bother you. Is it okay to talk with you right now? It's Panoply. I'm sorry, who is this? I don't remember meeting anyone with that name. Panoply? Oh, sorry, that's my nickname. It's cute, isn't it? Sorry, I really don't understand. Who is this? Huh? You don't know? I'll give you a hint. My friends call me Panoply. Because I love playing board games and my name sounds like a famous board game. So, who do you think it is now? Sorry, nothing's coming to mind. I'm Penelope! Penelope? Really? Don't tell me you don't know your own neighbor's name? I can't believe this. My neighbor? Oh, is this Mrs. Nelson? That's right! Actually, what was your name again? I'm Miss Henderson. No, your first name. Huh? It's Cindy. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Hi. Hey, you're not upset with my kid, are you? Well, I wanted to talk with you about that. I tried calling the number you gave me when we first met, but it looked like it was for your house phone. I didn't think people still used them, and I guess I was right since you never picked up when I called. Every time I went over to your house to speak with you, you weren't home. I just happened to see your son outside your house when I was coming home just now. So I rolled down the window and I said something to him. I was gonna walk over to your place and try talking to you again after I got my groceries put away. But now that I've got you here, could you please tell your son to stop throwing his garbage onto my lawn? Yeah, That's what he told me, he said. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Someone had been annoying me lately by ringing my doorbell a lot. It must have been you, huh? Annoying you? Are you saying you were home? You're always ringing my doorbell. I'm always home. I was just pretending to be out. You were pretending to be out? So, what's all this? What are you upset about? Your child's often playing outside on your second-story balcony, right? Yeah, so? Well, you know the houses are really close together in this part of town, right? And your son is always throwing his candy wrappers or papers he's colored on over the balcony, and it all lands on my lawn. I've called out to him from my window a number of times to stop doing it, but he doesn't seem to care. It's really bothering me. And he does it the same days every week at the same time. It's almost like clockwork. Well, if you've told him to stop doing it and he hasn't stopped, it sounds to me like you're just not being stern enough. It sounds like you're the problem here, don't you think? Discipline him yourself. Discipline him myself? Yeah. Whose lawn are you talking about? Well, mine, but... See? So it sounds like this is your problem. No, we're talking about your son here, aren't we? Huh? Were you not taught to handle your own problems yourself? But it's your son messing up my lawn. Don't you think it's your responsibility to clean it up? Don't say crazy things like that. Now I think you're arguing with me just for the sake of it. Besides, I might get dirty if I cleaned it up. You don't want me to get dirty, do you? Well, some of the candy wrappers are pretty sticky, but I don't see how you'd mess up your clothes picking them up. If you're so worried about that, put on some old clothes or something that's already dirty. No way! Besides, I don't have any old or dirty clothes, if that's what you're getting at. Are you saying you're worried about one speck of dirt getting on you, but you don't care about how your son makes my lawn look? That's why I'm saying it's your problem. It's not my house, that's why I don't care about it. And anyway, the person who lived there before you never complained about it. I wonder if that means... Means what? You're just making false accusations. False accusations? I don't think you've ever seen my son throw any trash onto your lawn. So, why did you really come to my house and ring my doorbell all those times? I have literally seen him do it. And went to your house to talk to you. Because I want your kid to stop throwing his garbage over the balcony and onto my lawn. If he's doing that, why don't you tell him to stop it? I just told you. I did. But he's just a little kid, and he didn't seem to care. I didn't want to be mean and make him cry or anything. But you want me to? I'm not doing it. Who's the one who doesn't want him to do it anymore? Well, me, but... See? If you want him to do something for you, you make him do it. Him throwing his trash on your lawn isn't bothering me one bit. But he's your son, and he's still pretty young. Shouldn't his mother be teaching him what's right and wrong and be the one disciplining him? Don't act like I'm the one responsible for all this. The person he's causing a problem for should be the one to tell him. It doesn't bother me, so why do you think I should tell him to stop? I don't understand why this isn't getting through to you. You're the one who's supposed to be raising your own kid. But when he's doing something wrong, you want other people to handle it? I don't understand why none of what I'm saying is getting through to you either. It's your yard, isn't it? I'm telling you that you should do something about it. Nobody is this stupid. You're just messing with me, aren't you? I'm not! I'm just saying, if you don't like it, why don't you move? You're the only one who's ever complained about this, and that makes me think there's something wrong with you. See, you didn't reply because you know I'm right, right? I was living here before you moved in, wasn't I? I was here first. So, if you don't like something, I suggest you leave. Hey, stop with the doorbell! Are you just here to complain again? Doorbell? Yeah, my doorbell. You keep ringing it even though I'm not answering it. Are you here to tell me how to raise my kid again? I told you, if you don't like it here, move. How many times do I have to tell you that? I've already moved. You moved? Then who is it? I don't know. Why don't you stop pretending you're not home and go see who it is? Huh? I think it's probably your husband. Then again, your husband would probably have his own key, wouldn't he? I wonder who it could be. What are you talking about? I spoke to your husband about what was going on. I saw him at the grocery store the other day. I told him I was really upset with all the garbage being thrown in my yard. I told him I had had enough, so I was moving out. You did what? Why would you talk to my husband about this? Because you wouldn't listen to anything I said. Hold on. This person at the door still isn't stopping with the doorbell and knocking. It's starting to scare me. Cindy, can you do me a favor and come see who it is? Your husband didn't believe me when I told him what you were doing. And he said his kid would never do anything like that. So I showed him pictures of all the garbage and wrappers that were on my lawn. You showed him that? It was pretty clear it was kids' candy. But there were also all the pictures your son had drawn and thrown about. And your husband knew right away his son had drawn those pictures. Your son is quite the artist. Your husband especially found the pictures of Daddy, Mommy, and other Daddy quite interesting. What? Your husband got quite upset when he saw there were so many pictures of Mommy with a bearded man. Your husband told me he's never had a beard. He shaves every day, and he doesn't have any friends with beards either. I guess it suddenly made sense to him why his son would be out on the balcony with lots of candy and paper to draw and color on to amuse himself with. Oh my god, my son drew pictures of that? Why would you talk to my husband without my permission? I told you. Every Friday afternoon, your kid was outside on the balcony throwing his paper and garbage onto my lawn. You're kidding. You said that? Yeah, I did. I told you he did it around the same time on the same days every week. So, are you saying it's my husband ringing the doorbell and banging on the door right now? I can't say for sure, but it seems pretty likely to me. Why don't you just go and check yourself? He probably came by to see if other Daddy was there with you or not. Or maybe he's just worried about his son and wants to make sure he's not locked outside on the balcony. You gotta do something! This is all your fault. You have to do something about this! Huh? Me? Were you not taught to handle your own problems yourself? If my husband is at the front door right now, how am I supposed to get this guy out of here without my husband seeing? Cindy! I don't know. I don't care what happens to either of you. Cindy, you've got to do something. Message my husband. Say something to him. Hurry! I'm begging you! Please, Cindy! Him banging on your door isn't bothering me one bit. It sounds like this is your problem. I can't believe this. To do something like this? Nobody has ever done anything this terrible to me before. Why would you tell my husband? You have to help me. Please! Cindy, I'm talking to you! Huh? Do you not like someone ringing your doorbell and knocking on your door? If you don't like something, I suggest you leave. Out the front door. It seems that when Penelope had her lover over, she would lock her son out on the second-story balcony. I never noticed what was going on in the house myself. But after seeing some of the drawings that fell or were thrown on my yard which their son had made, I thought it would be best to let the husband at least know what his son was drawing. When the husband saw for himself what was really going on, he took his son and immediately kicked Penelope out. Penelope's husband called me later to apologize for the problems his wife and son had caused me. He didn't tell me directly, but I got the impression that his wife was going to be his ex very soon, and that he was going to be suing her and other daddy for being in an affair with his wife. He told me that his son is doing well now, even though his mom isn't around anymore, and they're both very happy without her. Since I've already moved into my new place, I've got some new neighbors now. Luckily, I've already met most of them, and everyone seems really nice. I've even been invited over for dinner to a few of their houses, and we're all getting along really well. Everything seems great now, and I don't think any of my neighbors will be causing me any trouble here.